When Luke's dad was first sentenced, as a family we felt lost. There was no one to turn to, no help anywhere, no support for any of us, and we didn't know what to do. I was struggling. I was a stay-at-home mum, so I had to get a job quickly. The children were struggling because their dad was really active in their lives, and then suddenly he was gone, and there was just no one anywhere to help us at all. No social care involvement. I spoke to Luke's teachers and they were really supportive at his school, but from outside there was no one on how to deal with what happens when their dad goes to prison. I had a look online and there were a couple of web links, but there was no proper support in how to deal with what we were going through. And it felt like we were the only ones that were in this situation. It felt really lonely. We just hid away because it's an embarrassing thing to talk about anyway. So yeah, we just hid away. A really lonely time. It's been brilliant. For Luke, it's been life-changing. So they offer proper support, they don't just give you a leaflet, they don't just give you a link to a website, they give you proper support. So he's had a mentor, so someone that comes to see him every week, someone that he can talk to, he can talk openly about anything. We spoke as a family, but he probably felt fearful of upsetting me, so he could say anything to Jess, his mentor, at all. And they worked through a book together, which he was making sense of his feelings. It was really life-changing, and for the first time we felt that we're not the only ones going through this situation, and that we can, there are people there to help us. We're lucky that we live in Oxford and there is Children Heard and Seen, and that they are there to help us. But there are lots of areas in the country that they don't get any help at all. They would have been still feeling lonely. So we feel really lucky that Children Heard and Seen have come into our lives. Luke goes to group activities, he has a great time, he meets other children in the same situation, so he doesn't feel like he's the only person with a dad in prison. And that's massive as a child, to think that you're not the only person in the world. And when he's there, he can be Luke, not the boy with the dad in prison. So he is just himself, which is fantastic. Really good.